What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about 10 side hustle ideas that are going to make you some easy money. Let's dive in. So the first side hustle idea is narrating audiobooks. So if you want to read out loud and get paid, this side hustle is for you. You can make anywhere from $50 to $1,000 per finished hour. The equipment that you'll need for this side hustle would be a professional microphone, and you can purchase that from Amazon for super cheap. And then you're also going to need a DAW, which is recording software for your computer. However, if you have a Mac computer, you're already in luck because all Mac computers come with GarageBand. That works just fine to record your narration. You can narrate audiobooks on multiple different websites, but the one I'm going to share with you today is called acx.com, and they're a part of Amazon.com. So what you want to do is create a profile, and then after you create your profile, you'll be able to see all the books that are accepting auditions for narrators. Once you've created your profile, you can click on search and titles accepting auditions. So once you get to this page, you can see on the left-hand side, there's so many different things that you can search by: genre, gender, compensation, fiction, language, accent, vocal style, voice age, project length, and so forth. So I'll just show you a few of these. So vocal style, you may just want to keep all of this open, otherwise it's really going to filter it down. But if you think that you can do any of this type of vocal style or anything like that, you can select it. But for today's example, let me just show you the compensation. So you could either choose any of these. So from $50 to $100, $100 to $200, $200 to $400, or the highest that you could get paid would be $400 to $1,000 per finished hour. So when they list this, it's per finished hour. So it's not how much time it takes you to record it, but it's the finished product. So you want to make sure you keep that in mind. You could also select royalty share or royalty share plus. I don't think that's worth it because there's no guarantee that these books are going to sell. So my recommendation would be just to choose from the compensation on the left-hand side. Therefore, you know for sure you're going to get paid. So for example, let's click on the $400 to $1,000 per finished hour. So there's only one book, and usually when I go on here, there's only one or two books in this price range. So what you want to do is look at the information that they're giving you. So for example, at the top, the estimated length is 15.1 hours. So they're estimating that it's going to take you a little over 15 hours to record this book. However, it's actually going to take you longer than 15 hours to record this book, simply because you'll be making a few mistakes along the way, and you're going to want to re-record that so you have a perfect finished audio file that you're sending them. So just plan on a little more than the length that they're posting. But for 15 hours, and they're willing to pay between $400 to $1,000 per finished hour, really isn't too bad. Because if you think about this, you'll get paid between $6,000 and $15,000 for reading this one book. So ask yourself, what could you do with an extra $15,000? Maybe buy a sandwich? A drink. So if you scroll down a little further, it's going to give you more information about the book. So on the left-hand side, you'll see what they're exactly looking for. And you want to specifically look at character age, the accent, the vocal style, and the gender and the language. So those are the things that they're specifically looking for. So like this example, they've left it pretty much open. They don't care about the gender. They don't care about the character age, accent, vocal style. So basically anyone can do this. So next, let's talk about the audition process. So they will provide you with a script between 1 to 2 paragraphs long that they want you to read and send in. And then from that audio file, they'll determine if they would like you to narrate their book. So the process is actually really simple, but if you don't have time to record a 15-hour audiobook, you can always record something a lot quicker. They have children's books, which are always a lot shorter, but the choice is up to you. So like I said, you can make between $50 to $1,000 per finished hour. So the next side hustle is selling your services on Fiverr or Upwork. There are so many different services that you could offer on these platforms, but just to name a few, a lot of YouTubers actually pay for video editors so they don't have to edit their own videos, because if we're going to keep it 100, editing videos can take a very long time if you do not have those skills. So if you already have those skills, you may want to post your services and make a little extra cash. Another service that you could offer would be creating YouTube thumbnails. And so the thumbnail is what you clicked on to get to this video. So if you're good with Photoshop, you could offer your services for that as well. As far as how much you can get paid for creating those YouTube thumbnails or for editing videos, the pay varies. So I've seen rates from $5 to $100. So if you already have those professional skills, you could showcase that on your page and people would know that they're getting a professional creating those thumbnails or editing those videos. So it's up to you what you would want to charge. Another service that you could provide on those platforms would be your writing services. So maybe you're good at writing articles, maybe you're good at writing blog posts, but you don't want the responsibility of having your own blog. So you could ghostwrite for someone else and get paid. Now, this service, you could actually charge a bit more. I've seen rates between $10 and $275 per article or per blog post. So if you love writing, you might as well offer your services and get paid. So the next side hustle idea is vehicle advertising. And for this one, of course, you're going to need your own vehicle. Basically what it is companies will pay you to put stickers or an actual wrap around your car that would wrap your car in an advertisement for a company. And you can make anywhere from $100 to $500 per month. Usually the only qualifications that you need is a clean driving record and your own car insurance. This one's pretty straightforward. You're gonna get paid to drive around town, something that you would usually do for free. So why not rack up a little extra cash? So the next side hustle idea is starting a vending machine business. You can start out by just purchasing one machine and then scale from there. You can purchase used machines or new machines. Usually used machines will go for around $2,000. So once you've purchased your vending machines, you want to scout out the perfect location for them. So it could be hospitals, clinics, schools, businesses, shopping malls or apartments, and the list goes on and on. I swear I see a vending machine just about everywhere these days. So once you found that perfect location and you've got your contract for your vending machines with those companies, then you want to make sure that you have maintenance for the machines. So maybe you're going to do your own maintenance on the vending machines, or you could hire out for that as well. But you want to make sure you've got that covered, because you never know what could happen with those machines, that you always need to have someone available to fix them. So the profit that you could make having a vending machine business would vary depending on the price of the items in the machine. But you can make anywhere from $300 to $600 per machine per month. So just think, if you had a few machines, you could make thousands of dollars per month. So the next side hustle idea is yard services and snow removal. Now this type of business could easily be scaled larger, but you can start around your neighborhood, or once you've got employees, start going to like schools, churches, businesses, and offering your services, or even advertising on social media. And you could make pretty good money from this. I remember Steve Harvey talking about one of his childhood friends that became a millionaire with his lawn cutting business. So really the money that you can make is endless, because you can always scale your business larger. So the next side hustle idea is Amazon FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon. So basically you can sell your items online and you don't have to worry about shipping to the individual customer, because you would ship your products directly to the Amazon fulfillment center, and then Amazon takes care of the rest. So this one is going to require some money up front, because it's going to cost you to store your product in the Amazon fulfillment center, and it's going to cost you for Amazon to take care of that customer service and shipping. But it definitely will save you a headache of having to do it yourself. So if you're looking to sell your own products, that could be an option for you. So the next side hustle idea is selling your blood and plasma. And these days, I don't think clinics or hospitals can get enough. So you're always going to be helping someone else out if you do this side hustle and making a little cash. So it's a win-win. You can usually get $20 to $100 per donation. And then I've actually also seen some clinics that offer a first month incentive. So you could get paid from $500 to $800 for your first month. But you just need to check online to see what's available in your area. So the next side hustle idea is becoming a dog walker. So for a 30-minute walk, you could charge anywhere from $20 to $30 on average, which isn't too bad. So let's think about this. If you walk 5 dogs for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, for 5 weeks, in 1 month, you could make $3,750. That's not too bad. So there's different ways that you can advertise for this. You could simply just flyer your own neighborhood, or I know some neighborhoods have an app that posts things going on in the neighborhood, like crime rates, sales, and different services that are offered, and you could go ahead and post your dog walking services there. I know not every neighborhood has that, but if your neighborhood doesn't have that, you could post on Grover and make your profile, and then you just basically give a little information of how long you've been dog walking, what your services are, and what you charge, because they not only are for dog walking, but you can also dog sit and things like that. So there's different ways that you can advertise for that. So the next side hustle idea is flipping domains. Now this side hustle, you're not going to be able to make money quickly, but you can make a lot of money over time. You can make anywhere from $100 to $10,000 per domain. But the catch is you have to know what's going to be the best domain that everyone's going to want. So that's why it's a little bit of a gamble to do this side hustle. But if you feel like you think someone's going to want that domain, you could purchase it and hopefully someone's going to want to purchase it from you. It's a little risky, but it can be done. So the next side hustle is app development. And before you start thinking this is going to be too hard, think about this. Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, created Facebook while he was in college, and he had the first version of Facebook completed within 2 weeks. So if you've got the skills, if you know how to code, then you can create your own app. But if you don't have those coding skills, you could also use an app developer, and you would use that platform to create an app. The profit that you could make from creating an app is endless. Think about Mark Zuckerberg rolling in dough. You can make millions and billions of dollars if you create the right app. So when you're trying to decide what's the right side hustle for you, think about these few things. Think about if there's any skills that are required. Think about the market for that hustle, and then think about the time it's going to take. So ask yourself, do you have the time to commit to that side hustle that you're thinking about trying? For example, I would never recommend someone do grocery delivery services just because that takes so much more time than what most grocery delivery services are willing to pay. And that's no shade on anyone that wants to do that. If you want to do that, great, do you. But I really don't believe that they pay those people fairly. So that's something that I would never recommend as a side hustle. But if you need to go ahead and do it, then do you, boo. I hope you've enjoyed those 10 side hustle ideas to make some easy money. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.